Hi, brothers and sisters. God bless you all. It is August 27th, 2015. And when I went to bed last night, I was praying to God. And I was being specific with my prayers. And I asked Him to show me, to reveal to me a dream of confirmation of something that I heard. And I was asking God to show me confirmation because one of the YouTube videos I was listening to was Bold Soldier for Christ, and it was his recent one, and I just felt really led. I really wanted confirmation of God to show me plan, Obama's plan for this year, for 2015, of what's coming. Okay? And so I was specific when I asked him. And I had a dream of many different scenes, but I don't remember them. It's not revealed to me. But something that I do remember, that's the only thing that a name sticks in my head. And it was as if I was dreaming in my dream, and I woke up. And when I woke up, I said something about Nebuchadnezzar. And I was like, that's weird. Why would I dream of Nebuchadnezzar? And my mom just happened to be in the room. I didn't see her, but I heard her voice. And she was like, Nebuchadnezzar? And I was like, yeah. She was like, interesting. I'm like, why? Did you have a dream about Nebuchadnezzar too? And then she was like, yeah. And I woke up. I mean, that's all that I remember. And so when God gives me a specific name, okay, what are you telling me? So all morning I have been reading that Bible. I've been reading the Bible anywhere that mentions Nebuchadnezzar. And in case you don't know, he is that king. He was the king of Babylon, and he besieged Jerusalem, and he ended up capturing and taking captive people that were healthy, that were from, like, of the tribe of Judah, like Daniel and I can't pronounce their names, but it's in the book of Daniel. I read the whole book of Daniel all morning, but mainly I focused on the part of Nebuchadnezzar, which is Daniel chapter 1 and through chapter 4. And also in Isaiah 14, the fall of king of Babylon, which is Nebuchadnezzar, and which is also, some people would say, would be the fall of Lucifer. And so it makes, so going through this, I'm making this video as if someone has any revelation, or maybe they have been led to something of a Nebuchadnezzar as well. But I know that he was a guy. He was a king. He was a king, and he made this image of gold of himself, and he wanted people to worship it, and those who didn't worship it got thrown into the fiery furnace. But those people who didn't worship it were really worshiping God. And so God protected these people, and he saw that, and he was like, wow, for now on, you got to worship their God. And then he ended up having, but I guess he felt that way, but his heart just wasn't there yet, And so he ended up having a vision, and in this vision, it was shown like this tree and leaves being shaken, and long story short, it was God showing him that he's going to take his kingdom away from him. He's going to take all the riches away from him, because he is still worshiping himself and not God. And so he did. He took everything away from him for 7 years. He lived in the wilderness and ate grass and just, you know, grew hair and long fingernails, like claws. I mean, and then after the 7 years was over, God spoke to him, and Nebuchadnezzar worshiped God. And then whenever he worshiped God and cried out to God and, you know, just lifted him up and exalted him, he received his riches again, his kingdom again. His riches were given back to him. And so I just want to share that with you guys. Let me know what you think. God bless you all. I'll talk to you later. Bye.